This is the what, why, and how of logic. What is logic? Well, logic is a term that I commonly use to describe someone who has a mixture of common sense as well as intelligence and creativity. Logic allows you to solve problems and allows you to make the best decisions possible, and it helps you from making dumb decisions which will negatively impact your life. So, why would you need logic? Well, let me give you an example of someone who doesn't have logic compared to someone who does have logic. Let's start with the person who doesn't have logic. They work 10 hours a day, and at the end of the day they make $100. That means they made $10 per hour. They go, wow, this is amazing. But then someone comes up to this person and goes, hey, if you were to work a little bit smarter instead of harder, you could make $100 all within 1 hour. The whole day's worth of work would be done within that 1 hour just by working smarter. So they do so. Now they're making $100 per hour. Pretty good. But they lack logic, and they fail to see where they could make a ton more money and support themselves better financially. Now, take someone who has logic. They get into the exact same situation. They're working 10 hours a day, earning $10 per hour, making $100 per day. Someone comes up to them and tells them the exact same thing. Hey, if you were to work smart, you can end up making $100 per hour, meaning you get the whole day's worth of profit within only 1 hour of work. This person has logic, and they sit there and go, wow, I'm making $100 an hour. I have 9 hours of free time now. So, what if I was to work those extra 9 hours? I would then be making $1,000 a day instead of $100 a day. And I would be able to make more money, and I'd be able to support myself more financially. They have the ability to see this thing that many other people won't see just because they have logic. And logic helps them to ask questions and to sit there and look at their situation and go, can I make this better than what it already is? Logic helps them to see amazing opportunities in life. Logic is common sense and intelligence mushed together. So, how do you actually get logic? Well, logic is like any other skill, and it is trained. You have to completely rewire your way of thinking to be more logical. You need to think with logic rather than thinking with common sense or intelligence. You need to get the best of both worlds. The way that you can do this is simply by observing every situation and asking as many questions as possible. It's very simple. When you're in a situation like what I just gave you the example of, you could sit there and go, I'm working 10 hours a day, making $10 an hour. Okay, is there any way I can increase my pay? Doesn't seem like I can do that. Can I cut down the time and still make the same profit? Well, yes, I can do that by working a little bit smarter. So you work smarter, you cut it down. Then you go, okay, I have 9 hours of free time and I'm making $100 an hour. Why not work those extra 9 hours and make $1,000 per day? That sounds pretty good. Once you get to your $1,000 mark, you then sit there and go, okay, can I repeat the process? You attempt to repeat it, you look at it logically, you look at all the possibilities, you do your research. Basically, the way that you can train logic to be more logical is simply to think with common sense and to think intelligently. Common sense stops you from making dumb decisions, like where you sit there and go, I'm really feeling like being lazy today. Should I just go, sit around and do nothing all day? It's like, no, common sense would go, bro, why would you sit around doing nothing all day when you can do something? That's common sense. Intelligent thinking, or planning, or a really intelligent mindset would be in the exact same situation. You'd go, should I sit down and do it today? Well, let's calculate that. If I sit down and do it today, how can I make up for it tomorrow? Should I make up for it tomorrow? Can I plan anything else? Common sense gives you the best, but without very much thinking. As with intelligence, just allows you to see in a much broader range, and you get all of the options rather than just one of them. Common sense stops you from walking in a straight path and going, should I jump down into this hole? Common sense would go, no, you're probably going to break your bones. If you lack common sense, you'll jump down and find out the hard way. Intelligence would go, if I jump down, how fast would I fall so that I don't break my bones? Like, what's the velocity? Would I break my bones? Is there a way I can test if I break my bones? Can I ask someone to work out the distance? Intelligence is more in detail, as with common sense just goes, don't do that, that's a dumb idea. Just don't. It's stupid. Intelligence would go, well, it is dumb and it is stupid, but to what degree? You need to be able to think with both of these mindsets, and the best way to have logic is to simply ask questions, not always believe what you're told, not always believe the people who tell you, and to always do your own research. Whenever you get into a situation, ask how you can make it better, how you can make more money, how you can be more fit, how fast you can do it, is there any research, any hacks, any this, any that. You ask questions and you look for better answers. This is how you can boost your logic, as well as improving your mental health, physical health, discipline, and mindsets. These will impact your logical thinking ability massively. Most people are depressed and have poor mental health and attention span, which allows them not to be able to think logically. It kills that logical thinking. Logical thinking is extremely useful because it gets you out of sticky situations and allows you to make the best of any situation you are in. Let's say you get hit by a car, for example. A car comes along, hits you. You sit there and go, okay, I'm in hospital now with all broken bones. I'm not able to do my exercise. I'm not able to work on my business. That, a common sense thing would go, oh well, I can't do it, who cares? And intelligence thinking would go, well, I'm not able to do it right now because of course I've got broken legs, but is there any way that I can still run my business from here? Can I tell someone else what to do? Is there any way possible? You look for answers. As with common sense would just go, oh, well, I'm broken, I can't do anything, who cares? That's it, simple. It's a very simplistic version of intelligence thinking. It allows you to get a good result, but it's never the best result. Intelligent thinking does normally give you the best result, but isn't always needed all of the time. Sometimes you just need common sense. Don't jump down the hole, that's a bad idea. Instead of going, should I jump down the hole? Why should I jump down the hole? Is there any reason why I should? Would I benefit from jumping down the hole? Too much time gets wasted sometimes with intelligent thinking. So having a good mix of both allows you to get the best answer from intelligent thinking at the quickest time from common sense. Mix them together and you end up with logic. At least that's what I call it. So, I hope that this video has helped you. Please check out my tribe of like-minded people. We can actually do networking in there, where if you go to a specific room, you can actually network with like-minded people and ask them for helpful information. Personally, I've got plenty of skills that I've listed in that room. You can contact me if you need any information on that. If you want to learn anything or want me to teach you personally on any of those subjects, I'm willing to do so. We also have a chat room where we can discuss about self-improvement and fixing our lives. I'm willing to provide as much valuable information as I can to everyone who comments. I've also now added in there a room where you can put posts for synthesizing, which if you don't know what synthesizing is, it's basically where you take like 1 hour of information that you watch from a long form video, take all of the good points, all the valuable stuff, and throw it back out into a 5-minute post or video. I do this with my YouTube videos, but I would highly encourage that you, if you have any information that you have personally synthesized, go to my tribe and post it in there. It allows me to learn more information, and you can spread your message with everyone who's in the community. Also, check out my daily newsletter, because currently I've actually started my beading business back, which if you didn't know, I actually made a $500,000 worth beading business when I was 13. Now I'm redoing it again with better business knowledge than before, with funnels, with all of these other things I have learned from learning about business. So it's going to be way better than it was before. Every single time I get new valuable information, I share it with everyone who's in the newsletter. I'll be posting information that I've learned from my beading business, as well as the whole formula, the numbers, the statistics, the mathematics, and everything that I did to build the beading business from scratch and to scale it up to a $100,000 business or more. So, I hope this video has helped someone. Keep up the good work. Check out those links in the description, they'll help you out a ton. Also go and check out some of my other videos on mental health, physical health, discipline. Just scroll through and have a look. They're worth your time, and I put a ton of effort into each of them. So, keep up the good work and have a nice day. Peace out.